The sound of a fierce sandstorm and crackling static. Cairo, 1927. Outside, the desert howls, a symphony of wind and sand. Inside this small research tent, illuminated by a single flickering lamp, Dr. Alistair Finch hunches over his radio transmitter. He's not searching for broadcast stations or military signals. He's listening for something else, the pulse of the ancient world. The dials crackle, the static hisses. He adjusts the frequency, his brow furrowed in concentration. For weeks, he has chased a phantom signal, a whisper on the edge of perception. Tonight, the storm seems to amplify it. Suddenly, through the noise, it comes, not a voice of man or beast. It's a whisper, carried on the wind itself, resonating through the radio's vacuum tubes. It's ancient, ethereal, a language not meant for human ears. Alistair freezes. His eyes widen, a mixture of terror and awe. The sand swirls around his ankles, dancing as if moved by the sound. The lamp flickers violently. He scrambles for his journal, his hands shaking as he tries to document the impossible. A voice. From the sand? Or from somewhere far, far beyond? He presses the headphones tighter, desperate to understand, as the whisper seems to speak of forgotten stars and crimson dust. Transition sound from static to a clean, modern hum. Fast forward to today. The vast, sterile quiet of a NASA control room. This is the front line of human exploration, a world away from Alistair's canvas tent. On the giant screens, the barren, beautiful landscapes of Mars glow in high definition. Dr. Rhys Thorne and his team are analyzing telemetry data from the Perseverance rover. It's a routine day, filled with the familiar beeps and hums of deep space communication. They're running a new audio spectrum analysis on background radiation, a side project Thorne has been pursuing. His lead engineer, Lena, leans closer to her monitor. Dr. Thorne, you need to see this. On her screen, a waveform pulses an anomaly unlike anything they've ever recorded. It's faint, buried deep within the Martian atmospheric noise. Thorne brings the signal to the main screen, isolating and amplifying it. A hush falls over the room. They listen, and through the speakers comes a sound that chills them to the bone. It's a whisper, ancient, otherworldly. The exact same whisper Alistair Finch heard in his tent a century ago. Thorne's face goes pale. He pulls up a file from the deep archives, a recently digitized journal from a 1920s expedition in Egypt. On the screen, next to the live Martian signal, appears a hand-drawn waveform from Alistair Finch's notebook. They are identical. A perfect match. How could a signal, recorded in a desert sandstorm on Earth in 1927, now be echoing from the surface of Mars? The team stares in disbelief as flashbacks flicker across the screen: the swirling sand of the Sahara, the red dust of Mars, the crackling radio, the glowing satellite dish, to moments in time, separated by 100 years and millions of miles, connected by an impossible voice. The whisper wasn't a product of the storm. It wasn't a trick of the mind. It was a message, traveling not just through space, but through time itself. A signal that left Mars long ago, brushed past a lone scientist in the desert, and finally found its way home to be heard again by humanity. What is it saying? Where did it truly come from? The mystery has only just begun. Some voices never fade. They just wait to be heard. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the unknown. If you love mysteries that span time and space, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an expedition. Until next time, keep looking up.